White Range Rover, in it. Let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute.
How was school, Kaya? Did you give a teacher that money? You need a what?
And this is the
Huh?
NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know where it at. Did you tell her to give you a new one?
Top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Benjamin's Panthers
Oh,
going
okay.
up against Evans's Buccaneers.
Well, remind her in the morning that I need it.
We are on the Gulf Coast of Florida.
But she took the
Raymond
money?
James Stadium here in Tampa.
Did you have to have a t-shirt too?
Cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago. And
Man, how about I pick blue? But
as
God,
their guys will do battle.
how about I
with
pick
the
blue?
Carolina Panthers.
And that should give me.
And that drives
what
coaches
this is.
insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. First down, Winston. Dancing to his left. And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Humphreys goes in motion. The first carry here for Jaquiz Rodgers. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Flush to his right. They find some open field here. And avoids the contact by sliding. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. Down to about the 22 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step.
He had to drop it. About to say, because I'm about to pick that off.
Loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for
I was coming for that one.
Group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On third down, it's Sims. He'll have a first down.
Damn, he broke that.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Charles Sims, 22 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And his kick.
And it's amazing how these D-linemen be sitting on corners, though.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards.
Oh, no, I didn't want him to come out. Well, now that he out.
And a pretty good return.
I did not want him to come out.
Stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24
Let me see what everybody be talking about with count accuracy. People be talking about his accuracy is shot. I'm about to find out.
Now a first down throw for Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It didn't look that bad on that
17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Yeah, I'm losing for right now.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because
the accelerator clock on?
Most teams like to be strong.
Did you see the clock just now?
And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and
a whole lot of beef right there, buddy.
Well, and he's got it.
You heard that thing? For 20 and a first down. And now a first down.
Yeah, the accelerator clock on. That accelerator clock on, man. I don't know if you did it. Yeah, if you don't have to set the set, then yeah, that's probably what it is. See, if I would have set it, the accelerator clock would have been off. See what I'm saying? The accelerator clock is on. You got it on.
Done a good job upstairs. They'll file away.
You got to turn that shit off.
Defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind.
What the fuck just happened? Go ahead and turn it off.
Play action, hit him over the
I don't
top.
know what happened just then. Go to the settings. Let me see, man. See, it ain't on me. You got to do it. Game control. Hit game control. See what it does. Oh man, damn! You gotta do that before. Yeah, you gotta do that before you send the request, man. This game gonna go by so fast. It ain't gonna be funny. Nah, let's go, man. I deal with it. Just know when you finish with this game, man, we'll cut that celery clock off. Cause it speeds the game up. If we don't play enough minutes before you to have it on.
We're looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and it's third down.
You ain't gonna give me that matchup, I really want.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Get out the way, you dummy!
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
I had something wide open.
Here we go on fourth. Newton steps away to his left.
There you go. That worked like a punt. That man reacted at the last minute too. Ooh, he reacted at the last minute. I'm glad he did it. That worked like a punt though, in my book.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Sims. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second.
See what I'm saying? How fast this quarter going by?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run.
Yeah, this shit going by super fast.
He's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
You got to turn them acceleration clocks off, man.
Of this first
I know we don't play with it on.
Dominated by the guys with a football. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. A first down throw for Winston. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Yeah, see how fast that first quarter went?
Execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
I'm trying to suck it up. Real talk.
A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there at 22. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Thomas Davis. Huge return as he'll take this one.
Yeah, I know Thomas Davis faster than that.
Charles, I want to go back to something you said earlier in the broadcast as the Panthers come back out. You talked about Cam Newton having a guy like Christian McCaffrey to take some pressure off of him. Expand on that. What did you mean?
They don't want him to stay in the pocket and take as many hits as he has in the past, so they want the ball out of his hands quicker. And Christian McCaffrey gives him that opportunity. He can hand it to him, throw it to him from the slot, swing out of the backfield. He does all of those things. Jonathan Stewart is the incumbent #1 running back, but Christian McCaffrey will get plenty of touches in 2017.
Who that is all over my man back like that, man?
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I'm talking about he won't let Calvin Benjamin get off the line.
Where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Ooh, I missed that bit.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point.
I missed that.
This remains a 7-6 game. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
now he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I'm going to get you myself.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Gotta come get you myself.
Look, Carolina had a number of
leave me
issues
no other
last
choice.
year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance. But
that's not what I want to do. That's what you're making me do.
47 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the league.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners.
Oh, that's my fault.
Big plays.
You caught me off guard then. I didn't think you was running the ball that time. But I'm ready for it this time, though.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Jameis to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a second down throw for Winston. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun.
You only do that because I be in that 3-down ride. You gonna still try to run the ball out of there, huh?
And that should necessitate a call for the punt.
Guess it's worth the try, right?
4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Panthers, Brenton Burson.
That's my princess Aubrey. Who is that?
This is taken around the 12. Oh, a little 360. And he's going to be out of
You just had to hit stick him, right? Did it make you feel better?
Return there, 27 yards.
Nah, I wonder, did it help you feel better? That's all I want to know. Did it help you feel better?
Take possession.
I got on my team no more. I'm not familiar with the Panthers. Not like that.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. William Golston in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
What I just told you. I used to bother.
To throw on second down is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
Man, boy, took everything I could to get that one in there.
22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right.
You took everything for me to get that one off.
On the run, had to get on his horse.
He was coming.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back to throw, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And they're able to get
damn, man.
down to the
Hey, man, why every time you bring it, hey, what's up with the way you hitting my guys, though? You hitting them like you out for the damn vengeance or something.
Now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as
everybody get hit hard now? What's wrong?
When I see Greg Olsen on the field, his ability to run routes, create space.
Oh, come on!
Those catches downfield.
Sure consistent. The numbers the last couple of years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Here's Newton now on second down. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Run it in, baby. Let's make this money. I'm trying to get this money. He want to sit in the car. We trying to make this money. You want to sit in the car. Hey, which way you coming, man? No, we're gonna go on the other side. No, we're gonna go on the other side. We're gonna go left. I see what he doing.
Here's Newton. This will be caught at about the 5. Now
you made me audible out of my run, man.
We'll get whistles.
I didn't want to do that.
You
made me came all the way out my damn run.
To go in this first half. On second down, here's Newton. Buying time to his left.
Cam, you're too big for that.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Cam too big for that, man.
Perhaps a chance for one more
hey,
play in the
tell me how Cam didn't get in on that.
If they hurry, we'll see. Now the Panthers get
man, look where the ball at, man. That's a boo.
Has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
Trying to punch it in.
There you go. Everybody get somebody.
He's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Jonathan Stewart in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
It took everything I had just not to do that.
Missed the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
But Cam is too big not to fall forward, though.
Gano out to kick this one away.
Why they ain't there to babysit? Huh?
Now the Buccaneers
I ain't trying to babysit him.
Back out on the
I'd be a
field.
damn fool.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's
some risk
takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll avoid the tackle.
But we'll give you that.
Slide.
I ain't gonna lie to you, we give you that.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Shit, we give you that day all day long. You want that, you can have that.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Hit them with something else.
And they'll get it all the way out.
I did too much.
45. That burst good for 20 and a first
I did too much. I didn't mean to do all that.
After picking up the first on the ground.
I did too much.
They go back to Stewart on first.
Oh! Hey, tell me I want the nasty spin.
10.
Hey, tell me I want the nasty spin, though.
Jonathan Stewart, 55 yards.
He doing that disrespectful. He's that disrespectful.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of.
Oh man, I shook your whole defense out their shoes just then.
That they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk
He's you would have about seen that.
He's not minding the extra weight at all, is he?
You know, I would have about seen that.
As he has the football.
Hey man, listen, that's what I do. Man.
So far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
I have to do it like that.
Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
Anybody can get it now.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short.
We're not giving you that.
In there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Offense needs something here on second down. It is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Man, what did he do? That was a big 6.
Take over at the 21-yard line.
What did he do? Who touched him?
With very good field position. Now Stewart on first down. He's to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart, a 21-yard touchdown run. And
hey, you know he wants you next.
Short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
He want to play you next. Hey, you got to get that? You said you got to get that.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gano out to kick this one away.
Nut. He good.
So out come the Bucs now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that.
Send it for one of them people. You got to let him be who he is.
You are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
Do yourself a favor. I'm about to say, do yourself a favor and go out of bounds. Because it ain't going to end well if you don't.
Attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Now Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That was just enough to get you the first down.
3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured out wrong with the football.
Well, you had to run for your life just then.
He knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And Brate has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Buccaneer first, Winston to Brate. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Again, they run with Sims.
Come here.
And this
Come here.
time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That's what I want.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Winston.
I left him. And I could have stayed there and picked that shit off. That's my fault.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
That's my fault. I left him. Why did I leave him? I thought you were going to come off of that review. You see me sit there flirting with it.
They had to have here in the third quarter to get back in.
You stayed with it.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Next time I pick that shit off myself. Let's see, I'm about to play corner over there.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken
Get out of
by
bounds.
the and pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Damn, that was my fault.
Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. And their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink,
I think you know that, too.
Looking to throw on second down.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. That's my fault. I didn't mean to do that. You can't tell by the way that ball floated.
These guys are going to take over at the
I didn't mean to do that.
This defense,
man, I tapped the wrong button. I was trying to hit square, but I fucked around. You know, my finger all over this damn control, and I hit triangle. I didn't mean to do that. I swear.
Take care of the football.
I fucked that up. I did not mean to do that. I promise you I didn't mean to do that.
Winston escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
You take it back, though.
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by James.
Yeah, we'll take it back. I appreciate you getting back to me, because I damn sure you throw that ball to me like that. That's my fault.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Now a 10th carry for Jonathan Stewart.
Boy, if I would have stayed with my mind and ran the ball on that side, you'd have been hit.
They get him behind the line.
Because your only line of defense came in flying. That means you must have been blitzed from over
We've
there.
had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
I have to. I'm going to spread your field out. I'm going to see where you at. I'm going to spread your field out.
To throw on second down. Newton being chased out left.
There you go.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do.
Got rid of that one.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
That was a good play.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
Damn! I should have heard him snap the fucking ball.
They snap it to Newton.
He won't throw it. He wouldn't throw it.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I had R1 so freaking open, he would not throw that damn ball.
Sack of the night. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time,
man, I had exactly what I wanted.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think
God,
play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second down now after the pass completion. To throw, Winston. Forced out to his left. A dump.
And you ain't been past the line of scrimmage.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Any given pass,
like you passed the line of scrimmage to me.
Exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play,
that's the only reason why I didn't go hard at you just
still
then.
On the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flush to his right.
Yeah.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They rolled out of
What's up, Reggie?
Right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of
Reggie.
That, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety.
What's up, man?
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there's no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain.
And nobody called me, man. I called Lieutenant Officer. Nobody answered the phone.
Leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What happened? Oh, that Emmy.
From the red zone now, Winston. Dancing to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Thomas Davis able to drop him for a loss of 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they know I know what I'm doing, man.
Lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yeah, say that for somebody who don't know what they're doing.
Over the last couple of plays. Sack, loss of yards on a
I'm a
running
vet.
play. Not exactly the sequence that an offensive coordinator gets comfortable with.
I am a vet. You don't need to harass me about no shoe training.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
2 seasons for that.
Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
No, man. They treating y'all like slaves.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
Oh, man. You going home now, ain't it?
Throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
All right, then go ahead and do your thing, Red.
As he gets this one up to about the 23. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Did your mom got more pasta salad? Go take that pasta salad stuff out the refrigerator. Y'all should have some more in there. And put it on the kitchen table. Take everything I'm put out on the kitchen table. Yeah, Aubrey Fuller put it on there. Put everything I need to sign on that kitchen table.
After this. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Other than send that sheet. We ain't got to see that.
Again to Stewart. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here. If they have
now, why the game want to slow down
Pastor,
now?
you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Newton turns and hands to Stewart. Just what you want on a first down run.
Hey, man, I tried to get off for you that time, man. They wouldn't let me do my thing.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation.
He was good, I ain't gonna lie.
They did everything right on that play.
The best ones I had.
The leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Fresh set of downs here. Newton's going to throw it. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So here we